Hello friends, how are you all? Hope everything's okay with you. For today's video, we would like to share with you the most beautiful birds in the world. So hope you like it. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye for now. Golden Pheasant. The golden pheasant, Quersulopus pictus, also known as the Chinese pheasant, is one of the more popular species of pheasant, which is native to the mountainous forests of western and central China. The golden pheasant was introduced to the United Kingdom around 100 years ago, and there are around 101 to 118 mating pairs in the summer. This hardy game bird belongs to the order Galliformes and is the smallest species of pheasant. Male and female golden pheasant look different in appearance. Males measure 90 to 105 centimeters in length, with the tail making up 2/3 of the total length. Females are slightly smaller, measuring 60 to 80 centimeters in length, with the tail making up half of the total length. Their wingspan is around 70 centimeters and they weigh around 630 grams. Male golden pheasants can be easily identified by their bright coloring. They have a golden crest tip with red which extends from the top of their heads down their necks. They have bright red underparts, dark-colored wings, and a pale brown long, barred tail. The rumps are also golden, upper backs are green, and they have bright yellow eyes with a small black pupil. Their face, throat, and chin are a rust color, and their wattles and orbital skin are yellow. Beak, legs, and feet are also yellow. Scarlet Macaw. The adult size is 35 inches long, weighing 2 to 3 pounds. Life expectancy, 80 years or more, though 40 to 50 years is more difficult. Scarlet macaw are native to the tropical rainforest areas of Central and South America. Its preferred habitat is humid evergreen forest at elevations from about 1,000 to 3,000 feet. In the wild, it dwells mostly in the canopy and topmost layers of the trees. Scarlet macaws are intelligent birds with an abundance of energy and character. Scarlet macaws that have been hand-raised or hand-trained can be very affectionate. They make great companions with a sweet disposition. In the wild, scarlet macaws live in small flocks. To keep this bird as a tame housemate, you will need to be attentive and interact with it every day. If not properly trained and socialized, it can become aggressive and destructive. Scarlet macaws are idiosyncratic birds that may become fixated on one person. To avoid this behavior, train them from an early age to socialize with every family member. This bird's impressively large beak is powerful. If provoked, it can bite. This bird may not be a great fit for families with children who are too young to understand bird warning signs or boundaries. Scarlets, like all macaws, are noisy at times. They can learn how to talk, although its blue and gold macaw cousins is known to be more prolific talker. Flamingos. With their pink and crimson plumage, long legs and necks, and strongly hooked bills, flamingos cannot be mistaken for any other type of bird. These beauties have long fascinated people. An accurate cave painting of a flamingo found in the south of Spain dates back to 5000 BC. The flamingo's pink or reddish color comes from the rich sources of carotenoid pigments, like the pigments of carrots, in the algae and small crustaceans the birds eat. We eat carotenoids too whenever we munch on carrots, beets, and certain other veggies, but not enough to turn us orange. American flamingos, a subspecies of greater flamingo, are the brightest, showing their true colors of red, pink, or orange on their legs, bills, and faces. Into the wind. In flight, flamingos are quite distinctive with their long necks stretched out in front and the equally long legs trailing behind. Or pink coloration that, with slight variations, is shared by all flamingo species. When flying, flamingos flap their wings fairly rapidly and almost continuously. And as with most other flamingo activities, they usually fly together in large flocks. The flamingos follow each other closely using a variety of formations that help them take advantage of the wind patterns. Bird's body, however, this behavior is also seen in hot climates. Another explanation is more mundane. It's probably a comfortable position for standing. You can develop your own theory about this age-old question on your next visit to the zoo or safari park where the flamingos are always gorgeous and entertaining. Peacock. Peacocks are some of the most widely recognized birds in the world. Due to their beautiful blue-green plumage and spotted tail feathers, which fold open into an elaborate fan. These birds are about more than their feathers, though, and not many people know much about the birds and how they live or interact. Peacocks are actually the males of a species called peafowl, which are native to Asian forests. Peafowl are a type of pheasant and are capable of flight. Female peafowl, called peahens, have brown feathers and shorter tails, which camouflage them and help them fly more easily than males. Peacocks unfold their tail feathers in order to impress females, though most of their displays go ignored. Peacocks or peafowl, as the word peacock only refers to the male of the species, are commonly seen in zoos, on ranches, and on hobby farms in the United States and in Europe. However, peacocks are originally native to the forests of Asia. These birds are members of the pheasant family, and they exhibit many of the same behaviors as other pheasants. They are ground feeders, meaning that they spend most of the time searching for food on the ground. They tend to live in forested areas and will hide in tall grass or shrubbery to escape predators. In spite of their large size, peacocks are capable of flight. In fact, they are one of the largest and heaviest flying birds in the world. If a peacock is startled, it may fly to escape danger, though it cannot stay in the air for extended periods of time due to its weight. Female peahens do not have bright, flashy plumage. Their feathers are mostly brown except for their cream-colored bellies and greenish-blue throats. Their tails are much shorter than males, and though they can still unfold them into a fan, their feathers are not brightly colored and do not have the eye spots for which peacock tails are so famous. The Taco toucan is a South American bird famous for its enormous, colorful beak and flaunts the largest bill with respect to the body size of all birds. Spread almost all across the continent's rainforest area. This species is the largest member of the toucan family and is a center of attraction in innumerable zoos across the world. They can adapt themselves to man-made habitats when the rainforests are destroyed. This is a trait that has probably kept them from being endangered. The average male weight is 723 grams, while the females average to 576 grams. Almost the whole body is covered with black to dark bluish feathers, except for the throat, which is white. They are not adapted for long, continuous flight. The tail cord measures to 22 to 26 centimeters, and their eyes are round eye and is bordered with a ring of blue skin, which is further bordered by an orange skin. The tacos have bills with vibrant colors which help them camouflage in the dense forest. The beak is bright orange in color, measuring to about 8 inches in length. This is almost a third of the total length of the bird. Though the beak apparently looks heavy, it is actually much lighter, made of a protein keratin. Additionally, the anatomy is such that the beak can incorporate several air pockets that allow for a very low mass. In the wild, the longevity of the taco toucan is typically 20 years, which might extend up to a maximum of 26. However, in captivity, their lifespan decreases to about 18 years. The taco toucan birds are found in many countries throughout South America that are located mainly between the central and the eastern parts of the continent, including Brazil, Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname, Bolivia, and Argentina. The taco toucans are extremely gregarious and social, spending most of the time in pairs or flocks consisting of around 6 members. They take turns cleaning each other's body using their bills. The toucans are quite mobile because of the continuous change of available fruits and their geographical habitat. These birds express by various means of repeated sound production, which are deep and coarse, but are quite consistent. They would also converse amongst themselves using rattling sound, which is also a very common practice. The birds would clack their bills as a kind of auditory communication with each other. They can also perceive their environment using chemical, tactile, and visual stimuli. Rainbow lorikeet. Rainbow lorikeets are widespread in eastern and northern Australia, and also around Perth. Separated from their natural range by thousands of kilometers, the feral rainbow lorikeets of Perth had become established by the late 1960s. In the 1980s, the population expanded. The problem with rainbow lorikeets in Perth is that they are aggressive around nesting hollows, preventing native birds from nesting. They have even recorded dragging the nestings of Australian ringnecks from hollows and dropping them onto the ground, then occupying the hollow themselves. Rainbow lorikeets are such colorful parrots that it is hard to mistake them for other species. The related scarlet-breasted lorikeet is similar in size and shape, but can be distinguished by its all-green head and body. The rainbow lorikeet is found in a wide range of treed habitats, including rainforests and woodlands, as well as in well-treed urban areas. The rainbow lorikeet measures between 25 to 30 centimeters, from the head of the tip of its tail. Their wingspan is 17 cm, and they weigh between 75 and 157 grams. They have very bright coloring, which includes an orange beak, a blue head with green on the back, and the chest is a reddy orange with black bars, and it has green wings and tail feathers. Baby lorikeets have a black beak instead of an orange one, which changes color as they grow older. Rainbow lorikeets primarily feed on nectar and pollen, which they gather from shrubs and trees. To supplement this, they also eat fruits, seeds, and the occasional insect. They regularly frequent bird feeders to get food and will also accept food out of humans' hand. Some zoos allow people to feed their lorikeets with specially prepared mixes. Rainbow lorikeets travel in flocks of 1 or 2 dozen. They may travel up to 64 kilometers a day to find food. The rainbow lorikeet can learn to say many words. They are regularly kept as pets. The main predator of the rainbow lorikeet is predatory birds. Rainbow lorikeet populations are decreasing. Some of this is caused by human interference. These birds are regularly fed in backyards, and this can lead them to becoming ill as people give them the wrong foods. They are also affected by cetacean beak and feather disease. This is an infectious disease which breaks down keratin in the body and is affecting many of Australia's birds. In Australia, rainbow lorikeets breed from June to January. The female lays between 1 to 3 eggs, which are incubated by the female for about 25 days. These remain in the nest and are cared for 45 days. That's it for today, my friends. Hope you like it. And thank you all so much for watching. If you are new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and don't forget to ring your notification bell to get notified whenever we post our new video. Thank you all so much. Bye for now.